Let's do a little bit of Reiki today. Welcome to the channel, everyone. My name's Fola, and here on Deep Mind Squared, we talk all things bridging mental wellness and spirituality for nurses. I wanted to come on here today and just give a little bit of Reiki love, that beautiful universal healing energy that can really support you with balancing mind and body. Before we get into the session, I invite you to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're updated on future video releases. And if you're not too familiar about Reiki, you can read a bit about it in the description below. It's this hands-on or hands-off healing technique that basically bypasses time and space. So that's why it's so wonderful to do a long distance. No matter where and when you're watching this video, you can be open to receiving that healing energy of Reiki. And as a Reiki practitioner, I've been trained and attuned to be able to support folks through this type of process. And yeah, you just need to lay back or sit down and feel whatever comes up or become aware of whatever comes up for you. So just allowing yourself to come to a comfortable spot. And if it helps you to become aware of the breath, you can do that throughout. Because sometimes things might come up. But the energy that Reiki is already flowing to you now. And all you need to do is receive whatever it might be for you. I'm really feeling called to utilize this Reiki energy flowing now for connecting us and grounding us to the earth. There's so much that the earth wants to teach us and to show us in her abundance and in her magic. It's a matter of, are we willing to receive all of what she is, all of who she be, and allow that to really ripple out into our everyday life. Just breathing in as that energy is flowing to you and letting out through the breath anything that doesn't serve you, any worries, any anxieties, any thoughts that might be heavy or dark. Just acknowledging them and allowing yourself to trust that you're healing whatever is there and being able to come to a resolution at some point in your life. We don't spend enough time outside in nature, really. We're really connecting with her. We're always in this rush, it seems, just rushing. And I notice this even when I go for walks outside, go for my hikes, just like connecting, and there's people running and doing all these other things, which it's not a judgment about good or bad or right or wrong. It's just being aware of where we're at and how much we're allowing into our lives, that like contribution from nature herself. So what does nature want to contribute to your life right now? Are you willing to accept that in your life? And anything that doesn't allow it, just let that go. And we're just opening up this connection, just feeling that space below the root or the belly button, that womb space, the sacral. That's like our grounding space. So that area is just opening. It is lighting up with the energy, clearing away any dense energies, any toxins, anything that might be in your body that might be hindering that part of you. Just clearing those energies away, clearing those blocks, allowing you to ground down into yourself and thus grounding into the earth. Sometimes I might make noises, sing just to clear the energy. Sound is so healing. Oh, yeah. So we're just clearing whatever is there in that sacral space, that womb space. Again, men, if you're watching this, you also have that womb space energetically. Cool. Just clearing that. This is our place of like intuition. I love going into nature because when I'm there with her, it's like I tap into this new space, this deepened understanding and wisdom. And we can all do this. It's within us and it is outside in that beautiful like lusciousness of her. And when we go into nature, we allow that connection to our intuition, to that womb, even more so. And just like Earth is herself a womb, right? Like this birthing opportunity, always feeding itself, and it dies and it feeds itself. It's birthing and rebirthing. You can also bring that energy of birthing and rebirthing into your life, into any projects, anything that might be going on in your life. Be willing to see what needs to be shed and let go, and you can let those pieces go now. Just inviting you to let that go. Imagining even them like leaves falling off the trees as we enter into the fall and into autumn. Anything that doesn't serve you, just allowing those relationships, those events, those beliefs to just fall away, just like those leaves, so that you can begin to enter into that springtime when everything starts to regrow, but in new and luscious ways, things that are much more in alignment with you. And trusting that that womb connection will guide you to whatever that might be. So what new thing can you start to bring into your life in terms of creating from abundance? You might hear in the background there's like a bubbling sound. I'm cooking right now. I'm making a stew. I just took as many things as I could. I was just feeling this need to like create. And creating not just from the place of, oh, you know, I need this so that I can eat or do this thing and whatever. It was more like I made it fun. I connected to just all these different ingredients and went through what did I feel like in my soul that it wanted to bring into the world. So I invite you to see what can you invite into your life now. What can you create from a place of abundance, from joy, from magic, really. Making it really that true, unique you. Putting your little spark of life into it. Without any judgments, without holding back. Not expecting it to be or look like anything. But just having fun within it, being playful. Just like all of nature can be playful. And in that womb is that place of birthing those new creative ideas, that abundance. And like a flower, you can imagine now this flower even just waking up, unfolding its beautiful petals as it opens and blooms. Sparking that creativity. Birthing that sense of new opportunity for you. All while feeling into that place of that grounded connection with the earth. just going to connect to that rune of Berkana, that beautiful rune of that mother energy. The runes are the Norse alphabet or divination. Berkana. Berkana, Berkana. Just breathing that in. And allowing yourself to be once again present in the room, wherever it is that you find yourself. Taking any movement in your body, opening those eyes if they're closed, becoming aware of the sounds and all the different sights around you. And if you need to tap that into your body, you can do that too. That always feels nice. And just bring it in. Know that this feeling, this energy can be with you at any time. So I invite you to listen to this as often as you feel called. And I will see you in another video. Take care.